Hey up YouTube.
Hey.
Let me angle it down.
Oh.
Bit too far that one.
Might need to cut that out.
Shall we start again then?
Yeah.
Hey up YouTube.
Hello.
It's time. It's April. And it's finally time to start seriously thinking about sowing.
Oh.
So in this video, I'm going to quickly run you through the seeds I'm sowing in April. We've got the light levels now. The only thing you need to worry about is temperature. So let's crack on. Right, so April. Now, now don't be fooled. It's still not warm enough outside for a lot of things. However, if you've not started everything too early, now is the time where you start really filling up your windowsills and your shelves in your greenhouse and things like that. If you've got a warmish greenhouse, you just need, all you need to worry about now is your last few frosts. Now for me, a week or two and my frosts are done. And this is, what date are we on?
5th of April.
Yeah, Monday 5th. This for me means that it's time I can start seriously thinking about main crop things, mainly your tenders and things like that. So I'll just quickly run you through the seeds that I'm going to be sowing this month, and then me and Charlotte are going to sow some. So we've got some French beans. These are a climbing variety called Cobra. Let's try and rattle through these a little quickly. We've got spring onion. These are White Lisbon.
I don't think we had homegrown that in spring onion.
Yeah, we have. I do them every year. We've got squash. These are sweet dumpling. They're a patty pan variety. We've got some courgettes, Gemma F1. We've got some Roma tomatoes. They're going to be just intermingled with the San Marzanos. They'll all be used for the same thing.
They're a salad tomato.
No, they're a cooking. Turnip. These are purple top Milan. Carrots. These won't be in this week's video, but we'll be taking these home and we'll be showing you how to, we'll be redoing or revisiting the how to make seed tape video. So those will be going home with us.
Instead of planting on them.
Yeah.
I know.
Once again, not putting any of these in today, but you've got several options here. Brussels sprouts. Here we've got Darkmar 21 and F1 continuity mix. Not going in today. Keep them to one side. Little Gem lettuce.
Oh, we love those.
Yeah, another packet of purple top Milan.
Mulan.
Onion, Sabuli, Red Dragon. We're going to sow some of those, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to sow them. I'm going to broadcast sow them. I'm not sure. Oh, they're winter hardy, bunched onion. Yes, so they're a spring onion. They're a red spring onion. We've not done a red spring onion yet, not successfully anyway. So we're going to have a go at those. Not going in today, but over the next couple of weeks. Shallot Matador F1. We're going to sow some more of those asparagus seeds. The 4 that I sowed the other week, or the 8 that I sowed the last month, haven't even germinated, so we're going to sow some more of those today. This is another squash, Pâtisson Gaget, or Gaget, which is a patty pan style. We're going to be sticking with the one that I've already shown you. In fact, they can go in the seed giveaway box, the one that we're sending to Free Seed Collective. It's filling up quite quickly. And cabbage F1, once again, these are red flare F1, sorry. Once again, not going to be sowing any of these today. I don't need to sow any brassicas at the moment. I've got 2 full trays of seedlings waiting to go out. They probably would be ready, but in all honesty, I've been a little bit neglectful on the watering. So they're a little bit slowed down, or a little bit hindered, shall we say. Other things that I'll be sowing in the coming month are some flowers. I'll be getting my marigolds in. I've got marigold tangerine and marigold red night. I've already sown some of those. I will also be putting in a nasturtium or 2 or 20. We will also be trying other beans as well. So we've got here runner bean Firestorm.
Ooh.
We'll be trying those, and we will be doing French bean balottos or balotti beans as well. They'll be going in later in the month. We are putting some French beans in today, and we're putting Cobra in today.
Yeah.
The flowers are going in later in the month. So as you can see today, there's a lot of sowing going on. There's a lot of sowing. I'm not going to show you every single seed. I am just going to briefly talk about the French beans, and then we'll have a quick walk around the plot. I am a bit disappointed in myself, to be honest, but I have had a lot of health problems this last few weeks and months, and at the moment I am still really struggling with a bad back, but I had to come and get some stuff done today. So the weeding's falling behind. I've not been able to rotivate. I've not been able to get the wood chip that I wanted. I'll talk about it when I'm out there. I also want to show you something on the rhubarb. Sorry, twinge up my back. Which is a rhubarb flower. So we want to have a look at that as well, because we don't want to leave that on.
Otherwise it'll concentrate all its energy onto it.
Exactly, otherwise it'll concentrate its energy on the flower,
not the rhubarb,
instead of the rhubarb stalks. It's one of the problems actually I'm going to have with that variety, because it's an old school variety. It's Victoria, which is one of the oldest varieties of rhubarb, which means that it will flower, especially when it's been stressed. This is its first year, the weather's been up and down, so it's going to have been stressed. So we're just going to quickly sow some of these, and then I'll cut it off, because you've seen me sow all these before. I'll time-lapse through it all, and then we're going to have a quick plot tour to round out the video. So we're just going to quickly sort of have a look at these French beans. These, I believe, are a climbing bean. Hopefully I've got it the right way round. And they're really pretty. Well, they're really pretty. They're black. They're little black magic beans. So all we're literally going to do now, beans really are pretty bulletproof.
I wonder if this actually grows into a complete real cobra.
No, just the French beans are long and green. What I'm going to do is one seed in each module. I've got 32 modules here, and this is what I primarily wanted to talk about. Do you want something with some depth? I'm using some of these old root trainers here. I actually wanted to get more of those root trainers from Container Wise, but I haven't been able to.
Busy.
It's been a mixture of busy, and then when I've had the money for them, they've not had them in stock, so which is a bit of a pain in the backside, but it is what it is. Now, beans are pretty bulletproof. The only thing you want to be mindful of is give them something nice and deep. They will send out a very long taproot very quickly, so give them something nice and deep to grow into. If you're going to have to keep them in for 2 to 3 to 4 weeks, they want something nice and deep. When it comes to germination temperatures, your germination temperature is kind of anything above sort of 12 degrees really. And then obviously as much light as you can give them. Now I'm going to put these outside in the greenhouse just to slow them a little bit, because in 4 weeks they will have filled these root trainers. They will be ready to go out in 4 weeks, especially if you keep them inside. So I will put them outside in an unheated greenhouse and just be mindful of frost. So let's get on and get them sown. It really just is a case, I'll do one, and it really just is a case of getting a bean. Now try not to stand it, or try not to sit it, sorry, sort of on its side so that it's flat. That's sort of the only thing. Trying to make it look like a pillar. Yeah, that's sort of the only thing. The reason being for that is simply, you don't really want the water to pool on the bean. Not that it can so much, because obviously a bean's got a rounded side. And
the roots will come to the side as well.
But, yeah, but you want to try everything you can do to stop the possibility of them rotting off. And that's it for beans. Everything else we've spoken about in previous videos. I am going to hopefully get done for you a tomato video from start to finish. And I have been asked to do a potato video from start to finish. I have done a potato video in the past, but people have asked, can you document their progress throughout the year? And I'm going to try my best to do that. So I'll get these beans in. We'll get the rest of the seeds in. I'm going to switch the camera over to time-lapse. We'll stick some music on, and between Charlotte and I, we're going to do a lot of sowing.
Like beans, 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 beans. In tackle.
So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Well, that might have only been about a minute for you guys, but
Sure was like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was nearly, well no, it was nearly half an hour for us.
What?
That was a mammoth seed sowing session. So I'm going to get you down off the tripod and we'll have a walk around the plot. There's not a great deal to see, not much has changed, but we'll have a quick walk around to round up the video. So I'll see you in a sec outside. Right, we're in normal mode, so yeah, that's fine. Right, so you see, oh, this is what I wanted to show you, wasn't it? The rhubarb. Okay, so let me just get down here. Oh, you'll be able to see right down in here, look. A little flower forming. You want to twist that off.
Rhubarb.
Yeah, twist that out as much as you can. I could have waited until that was a bit taller really, but there's a reason behind you twist it out. Don't ask me what it is because I don't know, but I'm told that that's what you're supposed to do. So we'll start up here and we'll walk round. You see some of the rhubarbs are coming to life. So that's all good. Some not showing signs of life. I'm hoping that some fresh shoots will come up underneath. And we've got some shallots in the little bed here. Over here I finally got the blueberries sorted. This is all going to be weighed down with wood chip, but the blueberries are all in here, and you see I've actually got quite a bit of space left. So I know I was umming and ahhing about what to put in here, but I didn't think it was going to be a full row. So I'm going to keep the space and multiply the black currants. So I think we'll get most use out of the black currants. Nothing in this space yet. And this is what I wanted to rotivate and get turned over, but unfortunately, due to my health, I've not been able to yet. You see, I've started digging up there, and that's where the runner beans are going to go. The pole's going to be the support, but there'll be a video on that in the future when I get it done, basically. The onions are getting overtaken by grass. I'm not too sure how well they're going to do, but the onions are down there. And then coming down, we've got the broad beans. Nice and happy. Like I said many times, they got through winter just fine. So they're nice and happy. The asparagus bed, once again, needs weeding. Nothing to see there yet. I'm a bit concerned actually. This is what I was doing before we did the seeds. I was painting all this, and that's for the upcoming chicken run upgrade. We've got those onion sets. These are the onion sets that I got free in the box from Sutton's, was it? so we'll see how they come. And then I've started on the herb bed, just the chives and the mint there. I've got some other herbs ready to move down here when I get round to it. The fruit trees are starting to come to life now. So we've got an apple here, a plum with lots of flowers on it. I'm a bit concerned actually, that might be a bit too many. We've got the gooseberry that's been in, it's not walking in the own shadow, eh? That's been in intensive care, that's sitting where the plum was. It got blown over by the wind. We've got the nectarine, is it? I can never remember. I've not had anything off it yet because it keeps suffering with leaf curl, and you see it's already starting, look. This is going to be where my peas are. I'm hoping that being surrounded by the fruit and other things are going to help with the pea moth, but we'll see. The garlic, oh sorry, this is the cherry tree. The garlic, a couple of red currants that have already started throwing flowers out. See them down here, look. Hopefully we'll get some of those before the birds do this year. Another apple tree. There's nothing in this bed here. More red currants down there. The elephant garlic is in here. Once again, it's been in all winter. It's down there. Hopefully you can see through. I can't get down there, guys, I'm sorry. This bed is just nothing in it. It just wants it actually wants turfing out. And this is where the onion sets that were given to me by Silica Lodge are. Nothing really to see in there. And then the rest of the shallots. Golden Gourmet, quickly becoming my favourite. I'll have a quick walk through the Polytunnel. There's nothing going on in the what has become the new parsnip bed. Not yet, but I wouldn't expect there to be yet. And Rosa's feeding grass to the chickens. We'll get them fed and watered before we go home.
I'll keep them busy.
There's everything we've just been sowing. And then into here we've got the potatoes, and you can see what I mentioned about that you might get using this barley straw, some barley growing in it. It's no biggie really, just pick it out. The potato won't actually bother the potatoes that much. The leeks, everything in here needs a good drink. We've got the Sensu overwintering onions, some carrots that have been in there all winter, they'll come to nothing. The Claytona, this is a salad leaf, this can be eaten as it is. Of course you can. We've got the Parish silver skin onions that I didn't think were doing anything at all, and then as soon as the weather's warmed up they've shot up, which is great. We've got the blackcurrant cuttings, we've got the beans, everything's just in to soak, to hydrate. But some of these actually want planting out in the next week or so. Just let these frosts pass. And then some more overwintering onions. And then some potatoes. It does taste like spinach. And then some potatoes which we're going to get planted out in the next week or so. No rush really. I'll find some room for them, to be honest, because I've run out of buckets now. I've used all my buckets. I've got to find some space for them. So I'll nip back into the shed and I'll do a quick outro. There's nothing going on in the greenhouse yet, at least not the one down on the plot. It all needs cleaning out, but I say it's been where I've been keeping that wood dry, but now that's, once it's painted, it's happy. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you back in the shed in a sec. So yeah, I'm not even going to put you back on tripod. That was just a quick whistle stop tour of the allotment for April. I say I've not got anywhere near as much done as I wanted to be done this year, but unfortunately, like I say, I've had COVID, I've had on top of that just a regular cold, and my back's gone. I'm not being investigated. I am currently going through the tests to find out whether or not I've got diverticular disease. It's fun and games, guys. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Right, I'm going to call it there because I can't hold this camera, because between the camera, the weird balance / stance I'm having to do, my back's killing me. So I'm going to call it a day. We've done the painting, we've done the seeds. I'm going to get the seeds in to soak, and then I'm going to get off home. I'll see you later.